been a minute. It's June. It's about to be the 4th of July, and as much as I'm finding it a little bit hard to celebrate here in the United States, the 4th of July was always a really fun holiday for my family and I. And I wanted to cook a new recipe, kind of, something I've never made before. And I don't know, chat, hello. I've lost a lot of family members, so I really like to try to enjoy this time of year. I also have military in my family, so that's what I'm going to be celebrating this year. On a positive note, I wanted to make a dessert. See ya. It's a red, white, and blue angel food cake. It is angel food cake layered with whipped cream, layered with blueberries and strawberries, and amazing. And the reason I wanted to make it, because that seems rather simple, you can go to the grocery store, you can buy all of those ingredients, and you can layer them on top of each other, and you're good to go. For me, I want to try to make it from scratch. I've never made angel food cake before, and I don't love cake. I'm not a cake person, but I love angel food cake, especially with whipped cream, and especially with whipped cream and berries. So I found an Alton Brown recipe for angel food cake, and you can't go wrong with Alton Brown. So I figured we could chat about the 4th of July, try a new recipe, honor family and friends. I don't know, we're just gonna kind of hang out, try to make angel food cake, and then I'm gonna make homemade whipped cream, and we'll put some fresh berries on top. Today we're only making the cake. I am still in my work clothes. I'm gonna have to do this the day of. I'm gonna stack everything the day of, so the whipped cream will come later. But today is our trial run to make this angel food cake and hope we don't fuck it up. Yeah, I'm gonna follow along with this recipe, and I guess we can get started now. I'm so proud of myself. We didn't get any yolks or shells in there. So we have our dozen egg whites. I'm gonna back that up just a little bit. Dozen egg whites. We're gonna whisk them with this, 1/3 cup of warm water. It calls for orange extract, which I think is traditionally what's in there, but I don't have any, nor do I have an orange, so vanilla extract it is. And then a little bit of cream of tartar, and we're gonna whisk that until the eggs start to form those peaks, and hopefully we don't mess it up. Alright, I guess now I have to switch to a hand mixer, this one, and then we're going to beat in the sugar until the peaks form now. Alright, so we have our stiff peaks. Now we have to fold this in gently, which is another part I'm gonna fuck up, so we'll see. There are too many risks in this cake, that's why I've never made one. This. So we have these lovely whipped ladies here. I have no idea how much they're gonna rise. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the oven for, I think it says 35 minutes at 350. I'm gonna keep a close eye on them. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Strawberry beans. Anyway, I'm gonna put these in the oven and hope they turn out okay. Okay. Well, I look a little bald, but that's okay. While those are cooking, I'm gonna chop some strawberries because these are gonna be sliced in the mix here. I'm gonna chop some strawberries and chat. So yeah, I think I mentioned earlier in the video, we used to go to a family friend's house, and in the town my grandparents lived in, they would do a parade every year, and it was like fun. Like parades are kind of whatever to me, but this parade was like short enough that it didn't make all the kiddos bored. The floats were really creative, and I remember there was always one that had steel drums and like steel drum music on, and my mom loves that. So like my mom was always, you know, if she could make it, she was jamming with that. Men got to sit around and smoke cigars if they did and chat, and you know, the kiddos were able to hang out in the neighborhood. My grandmother hates loud noises, and I think I get that from her too. She would, they would always do like a salute and fire off some guns, and she would run full speed with her fingers in her ears to get away from the gunshots, which is pretty much how I am with loud noises too. But it was just always such a good time. And then as you get older, like, get a little rowdy with your friends on the 4th of July, and it was always, I don't know, it's like a time to come together and like make food. There's no expectations. You know, again, coming from like a semi-military family, nothing by any crazy standards, but celebrate those men and women who fought and died and survived this country. And no matter what your politics are, especially these days, it's nice to just take a minute and reflect on them. And if anything, just enjoy the company of your loved ones and your friends and have a good time. Have a day off. Enjoy the day off. But yeah, I guess that's kind of all I wanted to share. And, you know, on like kind of a more somber side, because it was such a big part of my family and we've had so much loss, it got tough. It got really tough for my grandmother once we lost my grandfather, who was like my dad. He was my dad. And it was her husband of almost 50 years. It would have been 50 years, I think. I don't think it was this year. I think it might have been a couple years ago. The holiday became tough for her. And then unfortunately my uncle passed away around this time of year. Yesterday, technically. And so just like losing family around this time when we actually all like just got together. We did for holidays, and we love like, I don't know, my family was really close. So we really enjoyed holidays with limited, like no expectations other than enjoying each other's company and enjoying the food. So yeah, anyway, on a somber side, but on a happier note, I really want to make this dessert so I can share those fun stories with my friends who I haven't seen in a while. I'm grateful to have friends in different towns around here and all over really, but I haven't seen like this crew of friends in a solid minute, especially together. I've seen some of them like one-on-one and individually, but we haven't all been together to cause a ruckus in a while. And we spent a lot of the last, I think we spent a lot of 4th of July with my boyfriend's friends, who I love, and that's been a good time too. It's so much fun. But I'm very excited to see them, and I want to bring this dessert and hope they like it, and I hope they're all with it enough when I get there to enjoy some fresh fruit and some berries and cream. So if any of you see this later on, I love you, and I'm very excited to see you all. But yeah, that's it. So this is probably the last you'll see of me. I might show you the finished cake when it comes out of the oven, if I'm still here. But I'm gonna chop the rest of these strawberries. Blueberries just need to be washed, and I'm gonna assemble all of this day of so I can make fresh whipped cream, which I'm a professional at. We do not have to film all that because I make bomb whipped cream. Don't even try. Don't even try. We're gonna make some homemade whipped cream. It is now the day of the event. I'm just gonna make a bunch. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. Never too much whipped cream. find a trifle dish to like layer it up, but I got this like dome thing. So that's what we're gonna rock with. Got some bloobs and some straws. And we're just gonna layer. So I'm gonna do layer of whipped cream. Oh yes. Oh my god, delicious. It's like 10 in the morning and my breakfast is this, so that's awesome. Blossom, you agree? I'm just gonna do handful bloobs. Get them all over. Same thing with the strawberries. And then I'm gonna get another piece of cake. Cake looks pretty good. I have not got to try the cake yet. Oh my goodness, Beans has the most opinions. Yeah. Oh, I made way too much whipped cream for this little cake. I don't know if I should do a third layer. I think 2 might be enough. And then I think I am. I'm gonna whip cream the sides of this so it looks like kind of better. I am discovering that I'm not that bad at making cakes, but decorating cakes, God forbid. I don't have the patience for it or like the care, but I try. I got it. So much whipped cream now. It's okay, I got enough. I'm gonna leave some for my mom. Okay, it's not terrible. And if my friends make fun of me, I don't care. I think I'm gonna try to decorate the top pretty. I way overestimated the amount of berries I needed for this. So I'm gonna be eating good. Stems in here. We don't want any seeds or stems in our cake for sure. The most amateur cake, but I hope it's okay. Honestly, I might just put a bunch of strawberries around this because I have so many strawberries left. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and decorate little strawberries on the bottom here. Want to come to the party? Okay. Blossom is coming to the party. So listen, I know she ain't the most professional, but layers of homemade beans, layers of homemade angel food cake, homemade whipped cream, fresh blueberries and fresh strawberries, fresh beans, and not a trifle dish, but we've got this. Yay! And we're gonna bring this to our 4th of July cookout to see friends that we haven't seen in a really long time. And I'm so excited and I hope people eat it. And so much whipped cream left over. Strawberries and cream are going to be my breakfast now.